If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to aoeah.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys a defensive play that has been really good for me over the years of Madden. Regardless if people have like a meta like from 335 wide and stuff like that, or the 245 odd, you can still run back to these because they are stable defenses, man. They are bend, don't break defensive plays, and that's what we're going to go over today. Before we get into it, make sure you drop a like, and if you want access to the full breakdowns of the meta defenses, which is the 335 wide, 245 odd, 335 Sam, those types of defenses, the member section has them. Become a member today. Trey Y flex offensive scheme, bunch offset. The Y off trio week is coming. The single back wing stacks in there. I think it's wing stack, right? Single back wing stack, if I'm correct. That one's in there. But like I said, the Y off trio week is coming in a couple days, and then the Y off trips Pats is coming too, because that one is really good. I'm going to show you guys both variations. I'm going to show you the glitch breakdowns and then the concept based breakdowns of those, so you have advantages on both sides of the field, because you got to know the glitches to compete. I know people get mad, why are you showing people glitchy stuff, bro? That's just the way belts are won. You want to be good at Madden, you got to understand the game of Madden. Unfortunately, glitches is a big part of the game of Madden. No matter how you feel, those are the facts. So the 335 right here. Also, before I'm sorry, silver members, if you became a silver member and want your gameplay reviewed, make sure you drop your gameplay on your YouTube channel, because it tells me who silver members are, and I click on your user, and some people that are silver members don't have the gameplays up there, so I can't review them yet until they're up there. So put them up there, man, so I can go back and make sure that I take care of everybody, because those are coming already too. I'm just waiting for more people to get in so we can start. So if you became a silver member, make sure you drop that stuff in there. Okay, so 335, this is the multiple defensive playbook. I use the Eagles on purpose because I have no idea the personnel behind it besides key players on defense like Cox and stuff like that. Okay, so right here, we want to go ahead and make sure that Cox is in the lineup. He is. Some people know the depth chart better than I do, because I've never played with the Eagles in like the past 2 Madden. So, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that our fastest non-starting corner is in this position where Maddox is, and we want to take these linebackers and we want to look at the speed. So we're going to come over here to coaching. We're gonna go to the depth chart, and let's look at our cornerbacks that are not starting corners that are fast. Okay, so that's gonna be our slot corner. So right here we have Slade Jr., who's 93 speed. We want to make sure we already have Maddox in there, so he's already in the slot corner. He's actually the perfect fit for what we're doing. So Maddox right here is going to be, he's got 94 excel with 93 speed. Ooh, this guy is a monster. Okay, so back to the depth chart. What am I doing? We want to go to the linebackers and see who our speed, or actually our free safeties. Let's go ahead and look at our free safeties. We have these guys. Well, we got Maddox at corner. This guy at 86 speed. We have Wallace at 88 speed. Jay Scott at 92 speed. But these guys are cornerbacks, 89 speed. We got some pretty decent safeties as far as speed. I'm going to go with these two. We're going to go with Chachiri, bro. I don't even know how to say his name right. Chachiri or Chachir. If anybody wants to fucking correct me on that, go ahead. My apologies for the bad words, but I just don't know how to say it. Wallace, and then we have Harris. So Wallace and this guy. Okay, so that's what we want to look for. Wallace and these guys in this formation. So we're gonna come back to the 335, and we want to make sure that we put these guys in these positions. So right here will be Wallace, and then on our middle side, we want to go ahead and put Chachiri. Okay, if I'm not saying that right, my bad. Okay. And then here we just want to put another safety, so we'll put Epps. Okay, boom, and then we make sure we have everybody. Slays on the right side. Okay, perfect. So we have Maddox in this position right here. Key name of the play is going to be the Tampa 2. I'm going to show you guys all the setups. We're going to run bench pivot because it beats cover 2. So I'm going to show you guys both variations. I want to say auto flip is on, which is going to be key for us running this cover 2 defense. I would assume, or if I were you, I would run it this way. Okay, run it with auto flip on because of the bunch side. Because the way, if you run this play, let me go ahead and respot ball this way to the left. And let me show you, okay, with bench pivot, you can actually, on offense, you can glitch this defense out. Well, that wasn't the idea, but let's reset the play. It's our tight end running our corner out. So it looked like this, okay? That's how we could glitch it out. Snap the ball. But okay, this is why we want Maddox in that position. And you see why we have auto flip on, but We need to figure out a way to pick that guy up because he is key. But if you're on defense, you want to make sure that this guy is either your user or the guy that's going to come in on the blitz, or this guy is going to be the universal either coverage guy, the user guy, or the blitzing guy. He's going to be the staple in your defense every single time. And if it's a quarterback that's trying to roll out, he is going to be key. So if your quarterback is consistently rolling out to the right, okay, then you're gonna turn auto flip off and make sure that he's always on the right side. You know what I'm saying? Until you force him into a position where he's uncomfortable and can't do that no more. So it's not actually letting me, there it goes right here. We'll ID this guy, see what happens. Boom, they pick him up. And then we have routes open over here. And like they can dot it up. If you leave the soft squats out there, they can dot it. So let me just show you guys how to stop a flood concept. Okay, so let's go ahead and assume we want to use Madden is someone that's going to chase the quarterback. What I would do is I would go ahead and shade underneath, wire triangle right stick down. That's going to give us hard flat. So over here, we're gonna have Slay in a hard flat, and then we're gonna go ahead and put Epps in a purple, okay? He's gonna be the curl flat. We're gonna bring Maddox out here to the line, and then you can put this guy on you can either user this guy or put him on a blue. This is where it's going to be a chess match for you. You could give up the middle deep post or guard the middle deep post, middle of the field, or you could cover it and then use user Wallace on this side, which is gonna actually hurt you a little bit because all the action is gonna be on the right side. But let's just assume we're gonna be using Wallace and we're gonna guard the X route. We'll just make it like he's the user, blah, blah, blah. And then we're gonna ID outside on offense because you're gonna come across people like that. We're gonna send a streak to take out that deep half on the right side of the field, and we're gonna put B on an out route. And let's just see what happens now. We have Maddox coming. Everything's going to be clamped up. I should have just stayed in the pocket just to show. Let's do that one more time. Okay, we're gonna shade underneath. This is going to be a base setup. We're gonna take this guy, put him in a curl flat, move Maddox out this way, okay? Put this guy on the inside third, and it will just be like we're using the running back, okay? Let's just say we're watching that wheel route coming over the left side. And let's assume we're gonna set up a flood concept with an out route, or you could put a flat route, doesn't matter, with the corner out and the streak. Now, like I said, with this setup right here and what we're doing here, you're gonna see that it's just going to be damn near impossible for your opponent to, well, actually, I don't know why the guy just stared at him. That's just a thing. But let me show you guys the coverage behind it and what we're actually looking for with this setup. So for flood concepts, this would be ideal to run. This guy's going to be the curl flat waiting for the corner route. Now you can set this guy back a little bit further through coaching adjustments, but for some odd reason, I don't know why, and this is what makes the game put a horrible state. What is he even doing, man? What is he even looking at, bro? Like, what the hell is going on with this? Why is he looking like that? Bro, you should be like aware, looking at the passes and stuff like that. The curl flat actually bites the in route, but he sits back a little bit, which is gonna give us time to get the pass rush in, but unfortunately, Max did get picked up because we did ID the mic on that side. And then this guy is actually going to be the one usering, which he doesn't even react. So it could just be an Eagles defensive thing, man, but other defenses are going to be more responsive, like the Buccaneers and stuff like that. So bringing Maddox out here, shading underneath, putting Epps, this guy right here, and then you can just man up this guy across the field, and then you can watch middle of the field. Okay, so it look like this. You'd have your user on this side, run a Mabel on the right side. So pretty much what we're doing is we're running a Mabel on the right side. Now, assuming that they don't ID the mic for the quarterback, Max is just gonna come in, bro. Okay, like he's gonna be able to. Now, right there, you see how I'm getting that off? It's because of coaching adjustments, man. You can't use coaching adjustments in next gen in practice mode, but you want to set those curl flats probably back to like 15 or 20 yards, okay? Now, they're not going to hold those because the way curl flats play at 20 yards back, they're going to play around the numbers. They're never really going to go to the edge. So you have to be careful. If you know who your flat route's going to be, it's usually a tight end, but let's just assume he's constantly running it with his outside receiver. Then you shade over the top, you set your cloud flats to 20, 25, right? And then you'll just go ahead and man up like the B route. So let's just say it's the B route going on the flat, and this one right here streaking with RB. So now we have this kind of setup right here, and you'll notice that it's not going to look right here, but let's assume that, well, the cloud flat is actually back there and Maddox is coming in, and it's just going to be constant pressure, and it's going to be a constant pain for your opponent as he's running this defense. But setting him out here a little bit Going ahead and manning up the B route if he's on the flat and shading over the top. So Slay actually plays backwards. Setting your cloud flats to about 15, 20 is going to ensure that you're able to stop these types of plays. So right here, try to throw that corner route. Now we're assuming that you're going to be guarding that in route, waiting for it to come over the middle of the field, because a lot of the times when people run flood concepts is they are sending that X route over the middle of the field. So your user would technically be worried about the X route, okay, like this, and then you would shade over the top, man up the flat route. You can even use Maddox into coverage. That's another thing. So you can keep all your vert hooks and stuff like that. The only problem becomes is you only have a 3-man pass rush now. So right here, we just got coverage everywhere. And the defense is awesome already. It's already awesome just as far as coverage goes. Now base coverage would be just shading over the top, wire triangle right stick up, putting Chachir, bro, how do you say it? Chachitty, I don't know. Putting him in the middle third, user in the side of the bunch, right? This would be the base setup. Now where you're weak obviously is if they run verticals. So if they come to verticals and they motion Brown out, they can look over the right side of the field, over the top of your dome like this, okay? So that's something you need to be careful with. So the way we're gonna go ahead and slow that down is if we know that it could be verticals on the right side, okay, we could go ahead and just go ahead and baseline press and then take B, put him on an outside third. Now when you put him on an outside third, there's really no need for Harris to be on a deep half. We could go ahead and put him on an inside third, okay? And you could actually bring him down, stuff like that. So now we have a cover 3 cloud look. So this is gonna be kind of like a cover 3 cloud, and then set your EPs to a cloud flat like this. I don't know why he's doing that opposite of the field, bro. What the hell is wrong with this game, bro? What the hell is wrong with this game? Look at this. Anyway, he's supposed to go on a curl flat. Let's just see what happens. I want to see. I'm actually interested. Okay, no, he backs up right. So he does actually back up right, just the play art. Bro, they still haven't fixed this in this game. They still haven't fixed it. So let me show you guys that setup again. So you don't get beat like that. You're gonna baseline press, put B on an outside third, okay? Then you're gonna go ahead and put A on an inside third, and then put your linebacker in a cloud flat, your A route. So it looked like this. So now it looks right. Now where you gotta look out for is on this side. This side you have to be careful for because they can get behind you on the left side. So you can bring McLeod down a little bit and just try to throw your opponent off, man. You can even put him on another blue himself. Just depends on what they let you. I'm telling you guys, bro, this is strange, man. This is strange. All right, well, we'll just leave him on a deep path. So this would be another variation, and then you could still use Ermatic or use him as the blitzer, which I would recommend you use. Since so many people want to roll out, I would just use him as the blitzer, bro. So he's always scaring your opponent. Obviously, you're going to be watching that in route coming over the left side with your user. That's just another variation. When it's time to send the blitz though, what I would recommend is to baseline show blitz, okay? Move the linebackers. You can move them left, right, however you want. They're not moving. Man, this is horrible. And you blitz all linebackers. Right on the D-pad, right stick down for blitz all. And then you can send pressure this way and then blue everybody out. So it look like this, okay? Boom. You'll have outside thirds, quarters, whatever you want on the field. And then you'll just send the pressure if they need a lot of yards. And everybody got picked up on this blitz, but that's because it's not setting up right in practice mode, man. It's crazy. Okay, this is what we want. We want them to go right, blitz all linebackers, and then set up everybody. So look like this, okay, like that. We want to overload on one side of our blitz. That way someone always comes free. And people are still getting kind of picked up. So it's not the best blitz, but it's something, you know what I mean? But we're talking more pass coverage than anything for this defensive play. So this is how we run cover 2 properly. Like I said, you want to go in and out of making it a cover 3 by inside thirds and outside thirds, and then taking maybe Maddox, putting him on the cloud. So now you still have this inside coverage with your vertical hooks and your mid reads. You have the inside third. The only place you're going to be weak at is going to be that left side with the cloud flat, and you can just man up the outside guy. Okay, so it looked like this. Even that, you can also, well, put him on a soft squat. Since it's a one wide receiver side, that soft squat, let's see if it happens on this side. But let's go ahead and just send X on a streak. If we put this guy on a soft squat, he should back up with him pretty far. Yeah, he backs up with him pretty far to give the deep half enough time to get there, to get the pick on that. So you can actually use on one side of the field, actually use the soft squat on the one wide receiver side. So if there's one wide receiver on the opposite side of the field, put that corner on a soft squat and you're going to be good to go. Hope this shed some light for you guys as far as the way we would run cover 2, but it's very simple and easy. It's a bend don't break defense. Blend it in with everything else that we would run, like the cover 3, stuff like that, cover 4 out of this formation. Make sure you guys drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.